And today's video topic is encapsulation, and so we will discuss in details. Encapsulation, it is the features, one of the features of OOPS. OOPS stands for object oriented programming language, and there are some other features of OOPS, such as encapsulation, constructor, polymorphism, and inheritance. These are the features of OOPS, but we will discuss only about the today's video topic, which one is the encapsulation. So what is encapsulation? Encapsulation, it is the process of binding data types and corresponding methods in a single unit. This process is called as a encapsulation. They so now we, what is encapsulated component? The component which follows the data hiding and abstraction is called as data is called as encapsulated components. The component which follows the data hiding and as well as abstraction is called as a uh, encapsulated component. So now, what is data hiding and what is abstraction? So now we will discuss. First one is the uh, data hiding. Data hiding, it is the process of in which the outside person can't access our internal data directly, and our internal data is not allowed to go out directly without our permission. This OOPS feature is called as a data hiding. And so there are many advantages of data hiding, but the main advantage of data hiding is the security. And how can we achieve the data hiding? We by implementing our each and every variable as private modifier, then we will achieve the data hiding in our program. So, now we will discuss about the second one topic is the abstraction. Abstraction, it is the process of hiding internal implementation uh, and uh, and highlighting the sets of services which we are providing. This process is called as a abstraction. The abstract class, the class which is not completed, or the class, we can say the class which is partially implemented. This such type of class is called as abstract class. And the advantages of abstractions are: the first one is the security, second one is the enhancement to become easy, and third one is the application, okay, the maintainability of application will become easy. These are the advantages of abstraction. So the now examples of abstraction. The example of abstraction is the ATM GUI screen. If we go out to the withdraw our cash from ATM, then we will see the on ATM screen the sets of services which the bank are providing, but they can't show the internal implementation of data, or how to withdraw, how to withdraw process work behind the screen. If we swipe over a card, then we will saw the lots of many services. Then we will select the withdraw. Then we have to put our withdrawal amount. Then the ATM screen ask for our ATM pin. Then if as soon as we put the pin, our pin, ATM pin, then the withdrawal process going going and in some minutes, in some seconds, we got our cash. But we have to but we don't know how the withdrawal process is going behind the screen. So this type of process, or this type of work, is called as the abstraction. So back to encapsulation point. So the advantages of encapsulation are, the advantages of encapsulation is similar to the abstraction, because abstraction, such as first one is the security, second one is the maintainability of application becomes easy, and third one is the enhancement become easy. These are the advantages of the encapsulation. But there are some disadvantages also. Encapsulation increases the length of the code, and it increases the length of the code and slows down the execution process. This result in the development time increases, and the complexity of the code increases. The only advantages of the encapsulation is the security. So the what is the encapsulated class, tightly encapsulated class? So the class is said to be encapsulated component, or no, sorry, a class is said to be encapsulated, tightly encapsulated, when each and every variable in the class is declared as a private modifier. Then the class is called as a class, tightly encapsulated class. If the parent class is not encapsulated, tightly encapsulated, then by default the child class also a non not also a not a tightly encapsulated class. If the parent class is tightly encapsulated class, by default the child class is also a tightly encapsulated class. This example of tightly encapsulated class: if class A in curly brackets, private int x is equal to 10, in class B extends the class A in curly brackets, private int z is equal to 10. This is the example of tightly encapsulated class. Abstract class: the class which is which is not completed, or the or we can say the partially implemented class is called as the abstract class. So the so we will say the concept of encapsulation is the hiding the data behind the method. Okay, and this is the okay, hiding the data and behind the method. This is the main concept of encapsulation. This is the main concept of encapsulation. So now we will discuss the example of encapsulation with the help of getter and setter method. uh, in class A, in which we declared a variable as a private, then we have to then we will not access these variable in other classes, but we have to access that variable in other classes for our purpose. So how can we achieve that? We can achieve that by using getter and setter method. In getter in if public if we declare public get method and public set method. In get method we only uh, get the data, and but in set method we can set the our data or change our data. Let's take an example of in a, call, college account section. In account section there is all data, there are all necessary data or the private data of the student, such as he or she will paid the college fees or not. Then some other details are there. So there are other sections in the college, such as student department, education department. These are the other classes, but then we are not able to, or we can't give the access to that all department to the which one is the account is the accessible. So in exception cases, such as placement department should know the about the student fees, because they want to give that placement. So now we have to give the permission access to the placement department if it fulfill the requirement of the set method. We only give the access to placement department about the only get method, to get, not to change in that data. So they only get and change the data is on access by the only account department. So this is the example of the encapsulation with the help of using the getter and setter method. And this is all about the encapsulation. So thank you.